Hello, I'm Manoj, and I am going to explain why CI/CD is a vital for DevOps success. So, CI/CD, CI stands for continuous integration, and CD stands for continuous delivery or continuous deployment. So, let's look into the topic of this session. I will start DevOps stages because CI/CD is a part of DevOps stages. And next, I will explain CI/CD and pipelines. Then we look into various tools used into CI/CD pipeline for DevOps. And finally, I will show some benefits of CI/CD. So these are DevOps stages. So DevOps is a software development approach which involves a continuous development, testing, integration, deployment, and continuous monitoring throughout development lifecycle. So let's understand the different stages involved in DevOps. We start from a version control system. That's our Git. By using one version control system, we can maintain our code. So when I talk about maintain a code, consider a scenario where for particular project. So how can I know that which developer has made what commit and what time and exactly what commit using the error? And if I even want to revert back on the particular commit, how can I go back and make changes? So version control maintain a code with a proper tag so we can revert back on particular commits. And after version control system, next stage is a continuous integration. So what's continuous integration do? A continuous integration building your application continuously. So consider a scenario where developer make changes to the source code. Now continuous integration server, for example, a Jenkins, should be able to pull the changes and prepare a build. When I talk about a prepare a build, building an application is not just a compiling the code, but build also include the validation of your source code, review the source code, and perform integration testing on it. So unit testing is a testing of each particular part, where integration testing is a testing how different parts work together. After stage of continuous integration, we have a continuous development, continuous deployment. So until now, our product is ready and it is tested, and now it has to be delivered. So that where continuous delivery comes. Now consider a continuous integration tools. For example, a Jenkins. It will deploy into the test server to perform a user acceptance testing. Um, user acceptance testing is a testing and user test our applications. Once it's done, it will deploy into the production for release. It can be automatically or it can be a manual. The application is live. It will continuously monitor by the tools like Grafana or Sentry, and will send a feedback to the concerned team if any error occur. Then concerned team will solve the bug, and then product goes through the complete cycle again. So this is a sample for a CI/CD pipeline in a Jenkins tools, and it is different based on requirement of the projects. So Jenkins primary is a continuous integration tools and written in a Java, and it is open source. Jenkins supports some CD continuous deployment, also like deploy to the testing server, deploy the build artifact to the Nexus repository, etc. Whenever a developer commit the code, CI/CD pipeline will automatically trigger. So there is a different way to trigger a CI/CD pipeline. For example, trigger by using a API, or trigger by periodically, or trigger by commits. And whenever a pipeline step of any pipeline fail, it will it will send a feedback to the concerned team or a concerned developer. So this pipeline is used to promote your QA source code into the production. Here we can see that large Docker image and push a Docker image into a Docker hub by using a pipeline. So next, there is a various tools used in a CI/CD pipeline, and for example, in a version control system, there is our Git and build tools like Maven and Gradle, and CI/CD pipeline in Jenkins, Travel CI, and Team CD. Here, code quality, we use SonarQube. SonarQube is a code quality assurance tools that collect and analyze the source code and provide a report for a source quality of the project. And a last is a monitor tool like a Grafana. Grafana show the overall health of your software from a memory utilization and how frequently error occur on a specific time, like last 1 hour, last 1 day, or last 1 week, etc. So benefit of CI/CD, first is speed and efficiency. So by using CI/CD, failures are detected faster, and as such it can repair faster, and it is lead to the increasing the release rate. The faster code is released, the more new code can be developed and released. The business bottom line is a expensive developer resource are active when a successful CI/CD pipeline is in a play. Second is a faster mean time to resolution. It is basically help you to track the amount of the time spent to recover from the failure. CI/CD reduce the MTTR because the code changes are smaller and fault. One of the most important business risk assurance is to keep the failure to the minimum and quality recover from the failure that do happen. Application monitoring tools like Grafana are a great way to find and fix the failure when also logging the problem to notice state faster. Third is a code quality. Developers can receive a feedback on their code changes quickly. So it receive a feedback quickly, so developer can easily identify and fix the issue as they arise. So make it easy to maintain the code quality. Last is reduce the cost. So delay is one of the reason to cost. For testing is one of the reason to release our delay. Not only delay reason impact the business from the cost, but branding, public relation. So historically, testing are do manually, but nowadays testing is automatic. So anytime a human does not interfere in a software development process, time, money are saved. That's why automation is the underpinning of successful DevOps practice. Yeah, that's all.